comes from this extraordinary tradition, the tabla tradition of the subcontinent. And he has become the ranking tabla maestro, the apotheosis of that tradition. But in the same breath that I say that, he is, in every sense of those words, a world musician.
That's one of the powers he has that's enabled him to move across what we think of as genre and really co-create with some of the greatest musicians associated with jazz and with rock, classical music, and now bluegrass. He is able to find a point of contact from which he can create with anybody. And it's because he made it his business to do that.
I was the only kid on the block who had my own boombox. And I'd be walking down the street in Mahim, which was the neighborhood I was brought up, with my boombox on my shoulder like this. I didn't know that that was a way to do it. Come on, baby, light my fire. Let's turn it down.
Zakir is certainly as remarkable a musician as I've ever encountered. I've learned more from him in the last decade than any other source that I can think of.
When we finally met, it was as composers. When we wrote with him, Edgar Meyer and I would say, well, we need a melody to go over this section 8, and then it goes into 4, and it goes into 3, whatever. And he would go, oh, how about something like this? And he would just sing something off the top of his head, and inevitably it would be perfect. That was impressive.
All of his recordings have fantastic playing coming from him. It's always fascinating to hear what he does with music.
I remember when I finally got my hands on a compilation of Shakti. It wasn't just good music, but it was like, oh my God, this can exist.
It was brilliant. It was rhythmically driving, but it also somehow was a witty and wonderful commentary on life and the nature of music itself.
Over the years, we've played more times than I can remember. They were always, without exception, joyful. These are experiences the musician dreams to have. They are life-changing experiences.
When I work with Zakir, he takes you to a higher place. You know that those rhythms are going to be fascinating and they're going to be interesting. He plays with dancers, he lifts them up, he teases them with his music. They can't help but move.
We were invited to play, just he and I, at Grace Cathedral. And it was right after the 9/11 scare. And I remember that people who were afraid to come to the city, they were afraid they were going to blow up the bridge. Zakir said, music is about building bridges, not destroying them. And we received the play
Part of the great beauty of Zakir. That's really the bottom line. Bringing the peoples of the world together. He doesn't just talk the talk. He walks the walk.
His memory and his technical gifts on the instrument, his virtuosity, the way he interacts with other musicians. But it boils down to who he is as a person, empathy, humanity, compassion. That's what you hear behind it all, and that's what makes it more than mere virtuosity.
There's a saying that many are called and few are chosen, and he's definitely chosen.
Zakir Hussain! And please call upon Mr. Rajiv Bhattacharya from Talabin's Head of Operations to felicitate our artists.
Thank you all very much. I don't deserve this. I don't know where my daughter got all this information. But, you know, film is film, but we should end with live music. I think I'd like to ask Shankar.